So next up we got on our list is Demar DeRozan, like my man C Dub over at the Cognac Boys call him Cornrow Kobe. Um, you gave him an A+ with a 95% chance of returning. I gave him an A+ too with 100%. So basically, we agree on this. I'm gonna let you go first and go ahead and explain why you get your grade out.
Yeah, DeMar had an excellent season. Excellent season. I mean, as I continue to watch the playoffs now, I see a couple teams that if they had DeMar DeRozan, like a Dallas or
Mm,
who else? Or New Orleans, uh,
mm,
things would be contenders, with a DeMar DeRozan. That's how great he played. I know a lot of people say, especially Toronto fans I came across on social media, they say, well, DeMar always played that way. I'm like, he always been a scorer, but he's been way more efficient this year. His
yeah.
decision was off the charts this year. So DeMar, A+, excellent season. Hopefully I can give you that A+ next year. Hopefully I can. 95% returning. I left 5% out because, like I said, things change.
Yeah.
But 95% with pretty much a guaranteed return.
Yeah, I agree with you. Toronto, he was a scorer, but I think he became a complete player once he went through the whole San Antonio system, pop, and all that. So,
Mm-hmm.
I think DeMar had one of his best seasons that I seen watching him play. Really was a MVP type of player, phenomenal. It's nothing more you can say about DeMar DeRozan this season. To me, to be strictly honest with you, I wasn't expecting this season from him. I was expecting a decent, maybe 23 points per game under the radar year. I did not expect this huge breakout. I'm not even gonna say a breakout season, but it's like he went unnoticed in San Antonio. Nobody really talks about him, and then just to come out and
Yeah.
ball out. People say he was the worst free agent signing, that this fit wasn't gonna work. Why would you go to Chicago? All that, everything they said about him to come out and just have a phenomenal season like that. I'm kind of pissed how the way the playoff, left, because now that narrative, I I feel like gonna stick with him by the media, not by us Bulls fan, but the media got that narrative about him that they gonna put on him until he has some success in the playoffs. But
Yeah.
you cannot take away the season he had. Great season, man. So
Great season. I mean, he could have been in the conversation for most improved. Crazy enough to say
yeah,
about a veteran guy.
yeah,
That's how. And you're right. You're absolutely right.
and
Fabulous season. I was expecting Zach to be the closer, not
yeah,
Lamar, but he came
facts.
in and it worked
Yeah,
fabulously. I couldn't have
yeah.
pictured a better way it could have worked out.
Yeah, so it's like, so how do you think he will follow? Would you be, mad if, let's say next season he have a solid season, but not like as spectacular this season? Let's say 24 points per game. How would you feel about a season like that?
That's a good question, actually. I mean, I feel like it'll be probably more closer to what we expect. I mean, the guy he'll be 33, 34 next year.
Yeah,
So, I mean, I wouldn't expect him to. I mean, I hope that he's able to maintain this play into next year. But with that in mind, that he's gonna be a year older and he's aging. So, and we see a couple players now around the league. They get in the mid 30s. Getting close to that mid 30 area, and you starting to see the decline. James Harden, the guy. Everybody talking about how he's lost a step. So I'm hoping that we get a great DeMar, but if we don't, give us what you got. And if you anything close to what he was, I think we'll be all right with a better Patrick Williams, with a better Zach LaVine, and hopefully some really good additions to
yeah.
the.
And I don't think I think he'll be I think he will age fine because he don't really use his athleticism like that. I mean,
Point. Good
he
point.
couple moves he gets to a spot mid range. Like he don't really like, it's a couple times you seen him dunk on the motherfucker,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
he
yeah,
don't
yeah.
really use his athleticism like that. So I think he would age good,
Pretty good.
and he's a smart player. He know how to pick his spot. So I think he will age great. So,
Like Chris
but
Paul. Right? Chris Paul
yeah,
aged well. Him and
yeah,
LeBron matter. Them guys like 30, 3,900 years old, and
I can see him playing a point forward type role if he
yeah,
once he get older.
yeah.